Okay.
Yes, we are live and in color once again. Welcome to episode 32. 32, 32, 32, 32. Oh, I forgot. We got to do this. Yep, 32 is my favorite number because it adds up to 5. And that's my number. And 32 was the great Magic Johnson. And of course, Shaquille O'Neal when he came in. 32 is a great number. So today we're going to talk about brothers in sports for today's topic of the show. And as you see on the screen, we have a set of brothers on here. But they're not the first set of brothers we had on here, Carlos, right?
No.
Oh, tell them about the other set of brothers that we've had.
Well, we've had the Melendez brothers, which you interviewed. I wasn't there for that one. The first set, it was my brother back in episode 6. We interviewed him. He was our second high school athlete. So that was pretty amazing. And then now in front of us, we have our third. So,
Yep, third set. And we are so happy and honored to have them on here. And I had the privilege of seeing Dom live and in color at Ballin' on the Beach before we even came on here. So I got to see him in person as to why he deserves to be on here. When I say this kid is fearless, he is, and he's wearing that Steph Curry jersey is not for show. He splashes that rock just like him. I do not leave him open at all because it's going in. It's going in the basket. So I'm not going to yap too much, but I will tell y'all, like these brothers deserve to be on this show. Jay is tough, hard nosed. He's a tank out there. When he's coming down the lane, you better get out of his way because he's either going to get an and one or he's just going to score. Kid is fearless. And did I say he was tough, Carlos?
yeah.
He's tough and super strong. He's like Hercules out there. They bounce off of him, and he doesn't even feel the contact. And sitting next to him is Mr. Dynamite. He's so fast. If you blink, you're gonna miss what he's gonna do. He's elite with that rock. He's very shifty. He can especially there's not too many third graders that can change direction as quick as he can. So it's amazing to see. And he can stop on a dime and pop that open J on you. And if you leave him open, he's going to drain that three. So these two are very, very. These are two you would love to have them on your team and be sweating bullets if you got to face them. So, Carlos,
Yeah.
introduce our guests.
All right. Tonight's guests are basketball players who are brothers, the third set of brothers on this podcast from South Florida. One brother is from the class of 2034 and currently plays for Bad Boys in AAU, and the other is from the class of 2029 and currently plays for Team Gold Coast in AAU. So now, please welcome to the Be Ready Sports Podcast, Dominic and Jacob Souza.
Yeah. Oh,
Tony Cruz. It's like that hockey assist. I'm trying to get it in the net.
So, Jay and Dom, welcome to the show. Tell everybody a little bit about you.
Well, I'm Jacob. I'm 13. I currently play for Gold Coast. My favorite team is the Bulls. And over here's my brother Dominic.
Hi guys, my name is Dominic. I'm 9 years old. Currently playing for Bad Boys. I'm in third grade, about to be in fourth. And my favorite team is Golden State Warriors. And my favorite player is Stephen Curry, of course.
Yep, we were both born here, but we're also half Brazilian. Fun fact about us.
Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. You guys ever tried any Brazilian jiu-jitsu?
Oh, yeah, we try.
Man, I've tried it too. It is awesome. Brazilian jiu-jitsu is it teaches you how to control your opponent. It can teach you how to control your opponent. It is very fun and very good cardio too.
It is.
Fun fact. So, on the theme of brothers in sports, Jay, what is your favorite set of brothers
In the NBA,
in any sport?
Sports in general.
In sports in general, like what set of brothers, stands out to you the most?
the ball. Yeah, the balls. Lamella Ball, Alonzo.
The Ball brothers. Okay. And what about you, Dom?
Uh, Thompson brothers.
Oh, the twins.
Oh, Amin and Asar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
South
actually
Florida.
from. Yeah, they actually
Okay.
from South Florida. We seen them live at a couple of the Marcus McGee's high school combines. We've seen them in person. And I don't know if you went to some of those high school tournaments they had down there in Miami. You know when the Boozer brothers were down here
No.
before the Thompson brothers went to the NBA.
Nah,
Cameron and Caden Boozer.
Yeah, when they were down here.
Uh,
I think you guys, and I think they were playing in that too. But we got a chance to see them in person before they made it to the NBA. So they are representing South Florida, and they are alumni of the Frenzy League out here. A lot of you guys that participated in that league, they've played in the Alliance tournaments down here, and of course the big ones that you guys all know. So yeah, they are representing South Florida, and Dom and Jay is going to be right behind them.
uh,
So Carlos,
yeah.
what set of brothers stand out to you?
Hmm. There's many. There's many, but I'm gonna go with football in this one. I might have to go with the Kelsey brothers, low key. Travis and Jason Kelsey. Yeah.
Damn, there they are.
Yeah. My personal opinion, like I think those are like the probably most entertaining brothers. But they're probably the most entertaining, and I think they also have a podcast as well. So yeah, so they're really entertaining, and yeah, they're probably the most entertaining.
And they're both Super Bowl champions.
They are Kansas City and Philly. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I don't like that either one of them. No, I'm not even going to go there because they beat my one of them beat both of them beat my San Fran on the way to getting their Super Bowl wins.
Yeah, one beat him in the Super Bowl, the other in
Uh,
the NFC Championship.
okay, Carlos, we don't have to rub it in now. We
The
don't have
same.
to rub it in now. But yeah, they um, for parents out there, it is an honor for one of your kids to make it in the top league of their profession, making it as a professional athlete. But they get two, both of your kids is outstanding,
Yeah.
and we're seeing a lot of brothers out there, and it starts with the big brother. It starts with the big brother, and the little younger one follows suit. So so we're talking about the Kelsey brothers. We'll start with you, Jay.
Yeah.
Um, what is one of the things that you like about the Kelsey brothers?
Oh, I don't really watch football, but I guess their love for the game, you know. Um, yeah, that's actually all I have about them.
I'm so glad he didn't say Taylor Swift. Okay, and Dom, what about you?
Uh, that they're fearless and tough.
And their team.
Yep, fearless and tough. And what is your favorite set of brothers, Dom?
Uh, on football or any sport.
Any sport.
The Thompson brothers.
And
Oh,
and Asar.
Amen and Asar. Too bad I don't have theirs. I don't have their picture on here. I don't have their picture on here. But yeah, they they are wrecking shop right now in the league
Yeah, one plays for the Pistons, the other plays for the Rockets.
and
Both
turn
in
their
very yeah
turn their teams around. There
yeah
were there were key reasons why they're turn their teams around. I remember last year Detroit was the worst team in the league, and
yeah they were
well
horrible.
they made the playoffs. And look at Houston, they
Number
weren't a
two seed
playoff team out last year, and they're the number 2 seed, and it's because of the Thompson brothers.
because of one
So
half.
you just love correcting me, don't you, Carlos?
Yeah, which is what well one half of them was the number 2 seed. The other was what like a fifth
Third,
seed or sixth seed, something
Jay,
like
you
that.
you
The
you
Pistons. Yeah.
understand you understand what I go through, right? You're a big brother here.
yeah.
Yeah, you understand what I go through with my calls. They always want to correct you. They always want to correct you.
They always want to be like, better than you. I understand, right?
But let's talk about one of the most famous brothers, the Currys. Of course, little brother is more famous than big brother here because everybody knows Steph Curry. They knew Steph Curry before he even stepped foot in the NBA. At Davidson, he brought a no name. No, actually, Curry's the older brother. I'm tripping. He brought a no name Davidson team college and made it known. Because of him,
Exactly. Yeah.
everybody knows who Davidson is to this day. He stayed loyal to the team, to the one school that gave him a full scholarship out of high school. Everyone else was like he's too small.
Too
Um,
short.
say that again.
Exactly.
Too short.
Too short.
Yeah, too short. He can't defend. He's not going to be able to guard any Division One or NBA players. Um, Back then, he was having ankle problems, so they were like he can't even stay on the court. They don't even think he's going to last, and he's a prime example of believing in yourself. Don't listen to your detractors. Don't listen to what the
But
so-called experts say, because at the end of the day, it's just their opinion. You
Yeah.
control your destiny.
yeah.
And now he's the only unanimous MVP of the NBA. He's a multi champion, four rings, and changed the game. He changed the game and made the 3 point shot exciting.
Yeah, exactly. He really did change the game.
Yep.
I don't think he's the goat though.
We is not talking. We is not about to have a goat debate on here. The only people that think he's the goat or young kids and young kids.
Yeah. That's basically it.
And but you can't get mad at him. Hey, it's in their generation. My generation,
The generation.
Magic, Bird, Jordan. Carlos saw Kobe.
I never saw Kobe. Never saw Kobe. But
You didn't see
unfortunately,
Kobe.
no, not my era. No,
You didn't see Kobe.
no. Like I was born in 2007. Like no, I never watched
Yeah,
Kobe.
you would yeah you would have been 11 years old when he retired.
Yeah, yeah, I know, but I never watched him. Like, but I never
Like
like.
you never seen his highlights?
Oh no, no, yeah. Like obviously, I watched his highlights, but like not like a full game with Kobe. Like,
Uh,
but highlights, yeah,
yeah, I never seen any of his games. I mean, I was born when he was retired already.
yeah, same. But like highlights.
Awkward. But Seth, you know, he's not. He's a victim of his brother's success, but he's also had a successful career. Anyone that plays 10 years in the NBA has had a successful career. He can retire with benefits from the NBA because he played over 10 years. So he, you know, he's just a product of in the shadow of his brother's, and his brother's fame. But he never let it stop him. He's a dynamic shooter as well. He gets the job done on the defensive end, and he comes through in clutch moments for the teams. Fortunately, he's a journeyman, and of course, Curry stayed with the Warriors, as Dom is showing y'all right now on the screen.
Hmm?
So, Dom, what is your favorite Steph Curry moment?
Uh, I think when he shot that half court against the Brooklyn Nets.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Jay? What is your favorite Steph Curry moment?
Oh, when he broke Chris Paul's ankles.
That went viral.
First Paul.
Oh,
Oh, and I have another one when he said night night to the Celtics.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah. Anytime you beat the Celtics, and then you're
That was in the finals, right?
At the TD Garden. At the TD Garden
at the
too.
TD
So
Garden, yeah. Anytime you beat the Celtics, man, you're good in my book. Anytime.
exactly.
Carlos agree.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
So yeah, he changed the game. He has a lot of fine moments. Mine was when he was this close of getting Davidson in the Final Four
Hmm.
in college.
All right.
Yeah, he took them into the NCAA tournament, and they were this close of getting into the Final Four. So if they can redraft all over again, he will go number one in his draft.
Oh yeah.
If they can do a redraft. So I haven't asked you, Carlos, before
Yeah,
I
you
take it
haven't.
off the screen. What is your favorite Steph Curry moment?
Probably when he hit that three against OKC.
You talking about that? Which one? The half court one? Because he had two in
Uh,
one. He had two full
All right.
court shots in one game in OKC.
it was one in the regular season, I believe. Like he had like a crucial three, like to win the game against OKC.
That was his MVP year, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
I think that's the year he shot. He almost had three. He had 300 plus 3 pointers that year.
Yeah. Crazy year for Curry.
You know, and then I'm gonna let Jay talk about this because he brought this up when he was saying his favorite brothers. Um,
Oh, yeah, the
there's
ball.
the Ball brothers, uh, Lonzo, Leangelo, and Lamelo Ball, who's the most exciting one out of the three. But I'm not lying, Carlos.
Yeah, no, 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 I know. Like, obviously, I agree. Like, I don't even know what Lonzo's doing now. Like,
He just got back. He's had all those surgeries on his
Yeah.
knees. He just
yeah,
got back, and he's still in Chicago.
But the most popular one right now is obviously Lamelo in
Right.
Charlotte. Obviously Charlotte not in a very good place right now, but they'll get there.
All right. But Jay,
Yeah.
go ahead. Tell us about tell us about these what you like about these and respect about the Ball brothers.
Well, I mean, only two play for the NBA. One still making songs, dropping his album tomorrow, I think. And besides their careers, they really like the game of basketball. They love the game, and the fact they're very confident about their career, and they show a lot of courage. It just inspire young kids.
Yeah.
True. It's true.
All right, Dom. What about you?
Uh, I like about them because they're fearless and they they don't like to fight with people sometimes.
Okay.
All right.
But when Lonzo came in, he was drafted what number 2 by
Yeah,
Magic. Magic saw they were at the time. Lakers needed a point guard. They had that fiasco with D'Angelo Russell, so they were trying to start over. He was picked over,
Mm.
who that went to Boston. But at the end of the day, Lonzo stayed. He came, from UC, I believe it was UCLA. Then then took by the Lakers, stayed in LA. Had a good start to his career. Before the injuries, and then of course Lamelo came in the league, running, uh,
yeah. Got popular right away.
exciting. I'm just mad that Charlotte hasn't, you know, put a winning squad, put a winning team around them.
Yeah, agreed. They have a
They,
lot of working to do in
yeah,
Charlotte.
they finally was able to get a superstar that they've been desperately needing, and they have yet to make the playoffs with Lonzo there. I mean, with Lamelo there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start with you, Dom. What is your favorite? What is your favorite Lamelo Ball moment?
Mm, I think when he was in high school or college, when he broke that guy's ankles.
All right. So
That
I
was,
guess in high school. All right.
Now he went. He played. He when he left high school, he played
and also when
pro
he
overseas.
pointed at half court and shot it.
Oh yeah. What about you, Jay? Oh, I think I. What's your favorite moment from any of the Ball brothers? And please don't say Leangelo's rap album.
Let me wrap out.
Um, Probably when they played against each other last year. They were really hitting their shots. They were playing really good defense that day, especially against each other.
Oh yeah.
I think that's one of my favorite moments.
Okay. And there's another set of brothers that we want to talk about that followed the footsteps of their big brother, who set the tone for his for his brothers. Actually, the best brother of all of them
Giannis.
didn't even make it in the league.
Yeah, he. Oh,
We talking about the. Okay, I'm
Deanna.
not even going to say it.
Giannis and Theanis.
Yeah, they're the two that's in there, but their oldest brother is the best one out of all of them. But he never got his shot in the NBA. Giannis was the one that opened the door for them. Um, if you tune into their story is actually on Netflix, and
Yeah.
you can see their story, um, and it talks about it where his oldest brother. Giannis was actually the tall boy on their pro team. For his I hate when I hate when this happens. I hate when this happens. My train of thought leaves. Um, but his older brother, as you can see in the documentary on them. Well, it was actually a movie, not a documentary. That he was the first one to make it, but Giannis took it to the
Okay.
stratosphere.
Yep.
He took it to the stratosphere. Became a superstar in the NBA and brought his family, um, brought his brothers and then his family with him. The toughest thing about his story is he did one of the hardest things that anybody could do is leave their family behind to chase their dream. That's the hardest thing for anybody to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you know your family is at home struggling, and you're working your butt off, and the success of your family is on your shoulders. That's very tough. But he persevered. He went through a lot coming in. He wasn't a big name in the draft. He had to work his tail off to get to where he was. When he came in the league as a rookie, he was, I wouldn't say an afterthought, but he wasn't starting. He was just a role player, and he worked his way into the position and where he's at. So I got a lot of respect for Giannis' story, and if you guys haven't, researched Giannis' story, it's very inspirational. You should. And any young athlete out there that's trying to have big dreams, read on these guys' stories, man. Some of them stories will hit home to something that you're similarly going through, and they persevered, and you can too. But I'll start with you, Carlos. What is your favorite Giannis and Thanos moment?
Giannis. Probably my favorite moment is when Giannis won that championship in 2021. Broke that like what 50-year drought from Milwaukee. Won
Yeah,
that
since
championship.
Kareem. Yeah, since
Yeah,
Kareem and Oscar Robinson.
yeah, I know. Like really, like made him to another level. Won a championship for that city of Milwaukee. That's a small market. Won it for that town. It's amazing that he left his family. Obviously overseas. That's I feel like the reason why these overseas players they like have more grit, more everything because they have how do you say it? They have nothing to lose, I guess you can say. Like they're leaving everything behind. They're taking a major risk to like succeed. And obviously, as you can see, with Giannis won a championship in Milwaukee, and obviously we don't know what's gonna happen with Giannis. I don't know if he's gonna stay in Milwaukee, but my favorite moment was definitely when he won the championship in 2021 and broke the drought for Milwaukee fans.
All right. And I'll start with you, Jay. What is your favorite Giannis or Thanius
Yeah.
moment?
The end.
Probably the same thing. When they won the finals, it was a big moment for Milwaukee. They haven't won forever, and I saw their reactions. They were so happy. It was great. It was great for Milwaukee. It was great for Giannis and his brother too. You know,
Yeah.
that's their first win, right? That's their first finals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
first finals in like what since Kareem.
Yeah,
First championship.
no, that's
All
something.
right. And we're gonna save the best for last. Come on, Dom.
I think it was the same thing, the championship, the first time.
Not allowed to be honest.
The first time that they won the championship.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
And I don't know what happened to my picture of the Manning brothers.
Oh yeah, the man.
Somebody must have took it down. I ain't gonna say no names, Carlos.
I don't know. He's not there. I never did anything to it.
Um, but I have one more set of brothers here that is one. One was is just very got there on the very skill, and the other just got there off of hard work. And I'm gonna let you figure out which one is which. Okay.
Pow
So
and Arkansas.
so Jay, which one you think got there off of their skill, and which one you think got there off of their hard work?
Probably.
Do you know who they are?
No.
Is that
No?
Saul?
Yeah, Pau Gasol and Mark.
Yes.
I don't
School
know.
school your brother, Dom. School your brother. Yeah, and as a Mark Powell and Mark Gasol.
Yeah, I don't know anything about them.
Oh my goodness gracious, Dad.
Sorry, bro.
Dad, he needs to do his homework after the show. All right, Dom. Since you know who they are, which one got there because they were super talented, and which one got there because of they just worked their butts off?
I think it's um the the one that he won the ring with Kobe
Pau.
Powell,
Lakers.
Paul.
So Pau Gasol.
Powell Gasol. Yeah, he yes, he got there because he was just freakishly skilled, and Mark was a late second round draft pick by the Lakers. So he actually got to where he was at just by working his butt off. Um, Fun fact: they were actually traded for each other. They were actually traded for each other. Powell was in Memphis, and Mark was, he was a rookie with the Lakers, second round pick. Um, and they swapped brothers, and you know, Powell won championships with LA, and Mark won a championship in Cleveland with he who should not be named on this show. So,
All right.
so before we go, somebody wants to deviate away from the theme because they want to talk about the NBA Finals.
Just a quick take for our basketball guests right here
Yeah,
with Jay and Dom.
he wants to deviate from the theme, y'all. But he wants to talk about the game. He wants to talk about the Game 6 meltdown. Well, I'm fine because I already predicted to go to 7. Go
Yeah,
ahead, Carlos.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did go for OKC in 7, so it might happen. You know what I mean? But Game 6, that was an absolute team performance for the Pacers. That was an amazing performance by the Pacers. They definitely took desperation to another level. They took it definitely to another level. Just dominated OKC basically, and OKC just I don't know what happened. And I guess I don't know wasn't desperate enough compared to the Pacers. Like they really wanted it more. They didn't want OKC to celebrate on their home floor. They didn't want that. So they forced a game 7 for the first time. Okay, so here's a trivia question for Jay and Dom right here.
Yeah.
When was the last game 7 for the NBA Finals?
Wasn't it 2016?
2016, yeah. Cleveland and Golden State. That was the last game 7. So it's been what, like 9 years?
Yeah.
And we're about to have a game 7 Sunday night from that loud arena in the Paycom Center. I cannot wait to watch this one in prime time. I cannot wait to watch this one Sunday night. I feel like it's gonna go down the wire, and we'll see what happens.
We all know Pacers are gonna win Game 7.
Yes.
Yeah, we all know.
Wow, Pacers, huh?
OKC, it feels like they don't really want to win. I don't think they're passionate enough.
They want to go to Game 7 so they can win at home.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
They just suck.
Wait, who sucks? OKC?
Yeah, OKC.
68 win team sucks.
Well, they did go 68 wins. They were number 1 seed 2 years in a row. So
Yeah. Didn't Pacers beat Cavs?
Hmm?
Didn't
They
Pacers
did. They did.
exactly seed one? No, they beat them like what 4-2. Pretty sure.
Yeah, and I think it was like in 6 or something like that. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so here's a question from the chat for I guess for all of us, I guess.
No, it's for them.
Okay, for you guys, I guess. Shout out from Brazil, guys, international right here. The 2016 Warriors or the 1996 Bulls?
Wait,
Oh
let me
my.
see that. Come on. Team is better. 2006 Warriors. 1996 Bulls.
No, the
Yeah.
2016 Warriors.
Okay, we're not about to
No,
have
we
that.
already knew, man. We already knew how they were going to answer.
The Warriors.
No, but if we're not talking, if we're like talking about like the team, it's the Bulls. Like 1996, they had everyone.
Michael Jordan,
They
Steve
were in
Kerr.
prime.
No, let them have it, Carlos. Let 'em
Okay, go.
Warriors are better.
That's right. But no, 1996 Bulls, they had everyone. They weren't in their prime, but you know, they're still better than 2006 Warriors for sure.
But Jay, you're missing one important thing.
What?
The Bulls won the championship.
What?
The Bulls won the championship.
Exactly.
And the
Yeah.
Warriors didn't in
The
2016.
Warriors let he who should not be named come back from 3-1.
Yeah, they,
What was it?
yeah. In 2016, the Cavs won. The Warriors were up 3-1. Cavs came all the way back to win in Game 7. That was the game
Yeah,
where
that's why it was a game 7 because he who should
Kyrie
not be named team, and Kyrie hit that clutch three over Steph Steph Curry, and won that chip.
yeah.
Sorry, Dom, but facts are facts.
Exactly.
So you can't be the best team in the world if you don't win the championship.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Beats by the One production. We're gonna figure out a way to live stream his event tomorrow. We're gonna coordinate with him and see if we can stream it on our platform as well. Um, he is the. We're still waiting on our shirts, bro. But we'll talk about that after the show. But he provided us with the sound effects. All of the shirts that we're sending to the guests is produced by him. Our new theme song is going to be produced by him, and he would tune in to watch episode 25, and you'll know a lot about my god brother here. But he has his event coming streaming tomorrow 5 p.m. Central Time. It's going to be on his Facebook page. If he can put it on the chat, he can put the link on the chat. But I'm gonna coordinate with him to try to figure out how we can stream it on here. Uh, on here, so it can go through the Be Ready Sports podcast as well. It's going to be a blessing event. You're going to they're going to praise the Lord through music. It's his gospel event that he's been having. This is be what the fifth one. The fifth one, bro. I believe it's the fourth or the fifth one. But majority of everything that's coming through our platform is going to be produced by Beats by the One production.
Yeah, fifth, Tony. He just confirmed it. Yeah, fifth.
Yeah, be the fifth one. So tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central Time.
All
Check
right.
it out. Check 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 it out. All right. So they think the Pacers are going to win. I don't see how that's going to happen in OKC in a game 7 with both teams facing elimination. I know Pops is going to be there, bro. A blessing for him to see them win their first ring in OKC, which is going to happen.
Yeah, first
I'm
chip. First
telling you,
AC.
SGA is going to show y'all why he's the MVP.
When
He's not-
Pacers
he's not
win,
MVP.
TJ McConnell is gonna get MVP. TJ.
TJ McConnell MVP. Hey, hey, no, he's a really good player. TJ
Yes.
McConnell, he's a really good player. He's like that spark type
Yes.
of guy.
And he brings up the ball. Because that's
So does Halliburton.
nothing.
Yeah,
Now-
TJ McConnell, he can really bring that spark. Like he can get that steal. He can bring that spark. So I really respect TJ McConnell. I really do.
I respect you guys' point of view, but we all know what's going to happen.
Yep,
Yeah.
Pacers.
Yes.
We
Well,
know-
they got Pacers. You got OKC.
Carlos, they can want. It's beautiful that they want the Pacers to win. You know, it's
Maybe-
good to always root for the. It's good to root for the underdog, but Game 7 at home, chips on the line. OKC is not going to come out flat.
OKC can lose.
Okay, so
That's bad.
might flop.
They're going to put boots
The entire-
to.
Yes, they flop the entire
No, they're gonna
time.
do whatever it takes to win. We all know that.
Yeah, they are, and they do have a championship coach in Rick Carlisle. So we'll see what happens in Game 7. We'll see what happens.
Okay, for time constraints, we're going to jump into the Q&A.
Yes.
Okay, because we can debate this all day. I will win, but we will debate. We can debate this all day. But Sunday, y'all gonna see
Dog.
OKC gonna be bling bling blinging.
Say what you say.
Don't you guys gotta love the youth? They're you know their fire and their enthusiasm. You know they're gonna say no. I don't care what you say. I don't care if 2 + 2 is 4. They're not gonna win. The youth is passionate about their beliefs. You gotta love it though. You gotta love it. So you guys ready to start your Q&A?
Sure.
No, they say I want to talk about the finals some more, man. You over here,
Or fine.
you old man. You don't know what you're talking about. You stuck in the '90s. That's what they're probably going. That's probably what they're. You stuck in the '90s. Now you guys ready for your Q&A? I know the audience. You guys are ready to learn about Jay and Dom.
Yeah.
Oh well, hold on.
Yeah. So
We have a comment from Rafael Torres. Gray.
from Brazil.
He said he has a podcast in Brazil called. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. You guys are better in Spanish than me.
Spanish? That's Spanish.
The international basketball scout.
He's an international basketball scout. Great job on your podcast. Congratulations, Dom and Jay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Carlos, don't be rude.
Oh yeah, shout out to Raphael and shout out to that question. That was a really good question there about the Warriors and Bulls. That was a really good question there. So shout out to that and yeah, shout out to you.
He don't know how to say thank you, so I'm gonna tell you thank you for my co-host, Raphael. Thank you.
Yeah, same thing. Thank you. Shout out, same thing.
Also, shout out to my coaches and teammates, of course, and my
All
parents.
right. All right, there we go.
Well, that's the show, guys. Thank you for tuning in. No, I'm just kidding. You should have saw Dom's face. He was like,
Hey, oh, I'm ready.
"What?" All right, let's go, Carlos, and start the Q&A.
All right, let's go. All right. Which side of the ball you like playing better, offense or defense? So I guess one brother can go first, and then the other can answer right after. I guess whoever can go first.
Offense,
That is not how you
Offense?
interview brothers, man. You gotta tell
Why offense?
because I like to shoot, pass, make some playmaking.
All right. All right. So what about you, Jay?
Same thing. Offense, you can make the most playmaking there, in my opinion. And I like to shoot. I want to make points. I want to help my team win. And I think offense is the best way to do that.
I like it. I like it. All right. So how did each of you get started with basketball?
Our dad.
Yeah, our dad. Shout out to my dad. Yeah.
All right. Yes, sir. Yep.
Basically, our
pushing us.
parents, like they started pushing us to play basketball when we were like babies. Then we started to like love the game. We kept playing it, and we really love it.
Yeah, for sure. I like it.
Our
All right.
parents.
So what's your favorite basketball memory so far?
When I won the championship.
Yeah, you got MVP.
Yeah, MVP.
MVP. All right. That's very good. All right. So what about you,
I didn't
Jay?
want to miss this one. This is for them.
Mr. Silverman. He's my
Teacher.
my teacher.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't want them to miss that one because I was going through the comments while you were doing that. And I was like, oh, I gotta put this on the screen because I don't
love
think
it.
they saw this one. Shout out to Mr. Silverman. Thank
Yeah.
you. We got a lot of respect for the teachers, man. And you guys are the ones that are molding our youth. And as you guys got a tough job,
Yeah.
I commend you all.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So what about you, Jay? So what's your favorite basketball memory so far?
Probably ball on the beach. I got to meet some like interesting players there. Kids my age, playing up, high school. It's crazy. Like you get to see like all those games. You get to see like the way they play, their playmaking, and it just inspires me to train more.
Yeah, for sure. Ball on the beach is a different level compared to these AAU tournaments. Ball on the beach
Like
is the best.
frenzy,
Hmm.
like frenzy.
Well, Frenzy's like, to be honest, Frenzy's down here. Look,
Yeah, I'm saying like ball on the beach is like way up there.
it's up there.
Ev-
That's the top.
every game you playing a top opponent.
Yep.
Like every
Yep.
game.
Yeah, from whoever around the country, whoever it is. All right. So, what are each of your strengths as a basketball player?
Where to go first?
Yeah.
Strengths, defense, shooting. Yeah, that's basically it. Just shooting and defense.
All right. So, what about you, Dom?
Shooting and passing.
Shooting, passing. All right. All right. So, what is your favorite move on the basketball court? So, let's start with Jay, and then Dom. You can answer right after.
Oh no, I'm always trying to get space to shoot or do something else. So maybe do like a between the leg hezzy or a cross hezzy, or make space, or do like a step back. With the
All right.
ball here, shoot the ball.
Yeah. 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 All right. So, what about you, Dom?
I got two. Between the legs hezzy and snatch hezzy.
The what?
The snatch.
What's that?
Oh yeah. So, snatch back. I got you. I got you. All right. All right. So, do you guys talk basketball or at home, or do you guys leave it on the court?
We sometimes leave it on the court and sometimes talk it.
No, we talk. No, actually,
We
no.
mostly talk it out.
We always talk about it at home.
Sometimes.
No, not sometimes. Like all the time. Especially with the playoffs going around. We're talking about basketball. We don't really leave on the court. We normally talk around it around here.
Sorry, I got distracted by Laker news.
Uh,
When Magic speaks, you gotta listen.
Magic. Okay. All right. All right. So, what motivates each of you to keep improving? So, and I guess one of you guys can answer, and then the other can answer right after.
Yeah, I'll answer. What motivates me the most is seeing kids up there, being better than me. And I like to be better.
Don't do it, Carlos.
Uh,
No, that question. Don't put that on the screen.
what?
Oh, no,
I
you
was
good.
talking to Carlos, and he was looking at the chat, and I was like, "Don't put that question on the screen. You're
No,
gonna
no, my
start.
face is
You're gonna
going that
start a
way.
frenzy debate on here."
Oh, no, no, we're good. We're good. We're doing the Q&A right now.
Yeah.
Let me see a question.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you did mention it.
But it's gonna stop the Q&A.
No. Well, let's do the Q&A first. I want to see.
It's gonna stop the Q&A because they're gonna be like, "Go ahead, answer the question. Answer the question."
You know, think kids being married to me. I want to be better. Like I want to be up there. I want to be down there. I don't want to keep playing Frenzy. I want to go to the big leagues, like on the beach and stuff.
Yeah, so true. What about you, Dom?
Yeah, same thing. Kids are better than me. I want to be better. I don't want to be bad. I want to get like good.
Yep, gotta keep it getting better. You know what I mean?
But you
All
are
right,
good.
so
You
gotta
are
keep that.
good.
Gotta keep getting better. It's get good, go to great. You know what I mean?
He said I want to get good. I'm like, but you are good.
Oh,
Dom, you are good. Look at me. You are good. You are good, man. You're very good.
well, he probably meant from good to great. Probably. That's what he probably meant to say. Like get more good.
Okay, Big Brother mode kicked in. All right, man.
trying to save him there. All right,
I
so
wasn't going for him. What are you talking about? You trying to save him from the big bad wolf?
all right, so who do you idolize your game to?
Michael Jordan. I love his playmaking. I love his passion to the game. You know,
All right. All right, so what about you, Dom?
Stephen Curry. His
All right,
pass,
so
his ball handling and shooting.
and his love to the game, right?
yeah, his shooting is elite. All right, so what is your favorite NBA team and why?
Okay. My
It's
favorite
obvious.
my favorite NBA team is the Warriors, of course.
Boo,
Golden State because of Curry. We were in it. Yep.
Yeah.
boo,
All right, so
boo.
Jay, so what is your favorite team?
First,
Lakers.
Bulls.
Lakers.
The Bulls. Yeah, the Bulls is my favorite team. Not
Chicago.
not MJ. Um, I like the Bulls in the back of the '90s, but right now they're a really great team. It doesn't really look like it. I really like them.
I wouldn't say they're really great, but they're a good team. They're
Yeah,
they're, they're a
yeah.
good team, and not a great team, but they're a good team.
Man, they came
They're,
on strong toward the end of the season. Come on now.
they're a great
Why
team.
not?
They got a good rookie that
Not it,
made Luca. He made Luca Doncic look like a second grader.
he was
Yeah,
the
Josh Giddey, right? Giddey.
he started for
Not
half.
Josh Giddey, the rookie that they got. I can't pronounce his name.
Yeah, we still lost the Heat in the play-in.
It was
Yeah.
Buzell, the rookie.
Yeah,
Yeah, Buzilis. Yeah.
Brazilis. Yeah, he made Luca look like a second grader.
Made him dance.
Both games.
Yeah.
They got a good solid team right there, man. You know they got a good solid team. They just as long as they keep growing. They came on strong toward the end of the season. They made the play in. They turned it around second half. So if they keep going up, they're gonna and how weak the East is right now, they can make a move next year.
Yeah. You probably could.
As
All
long as
right.
they
So
like one.
I didn't
okay.
hear what you said. What did
Yeah,
you say?
what
Say it
Jay?
again.
I was like, as long as I don't do any mistakes like they did last year, trading DeRozan and Levine, I think that
No, I think that was a good thing for them to get rid of DeRozan and Levine.
what
I think that was a good move for them. Get rid
really?
of DeRozan.
I don't know. It feels
It
like
opened the it opened the it opened the floor for your young guys. Now they can develop and turn into superstars.
yes, but they don't really have a good player. I mean, not a lot of good players. I mean, they have Kobe White, but Vucevic, he's getting old, and Mazelis, he's still developing.
Yeah, they're improving right now. That's in conclusion. They're improving right now. All right. All right. So for you two, Jay and Dom, would you rather play against each other or play with each other in a
Play
basketball game?
play against each other.
We do that every day.
Hmm?
You know?
Play against each other.
No, I want to play with each other. No, that would be interesting. Like a brother duo. I've never tried that before, and I really think that would be great for us.
Dom wants to beat him.
No. We both kind of like the same.
Dom has that. Dom has that killing instinct. He said, "I want to
He's-
beat him. I want to play against him."
I want to
Yeah.
break his.
His ankles.
Hit it to me before.
Who won the? Who
Yes,
wins the? Who wins the? Watch this, Carlos. Who wins the 1v1s out of y'all two?
Nah, I was kidding. It's me.
No. I block you every day.
Dom
That's
with a head tap.
that's cat. No, because my height, I block him every single time.
Hey, you guys are not too far from us, so we can we can see that 1v1 in person.
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to head top his brother.
Don't want to head tap his big brother.
Hey, hey Jay, word some advice. You better take advantage of it while he's small, because he's not gonna be small for too long.
He still plays rough. I can easily block you.
I
Even
play
if-
rough. I play
Yes, you
easy
do.
on you.
No, you don't. I block you 24/7.
He's long.
24/7. I block you.
And brotherly competition.
Right.
All right, go to the next question
All
before they go
right,
at each
next.
other's throats.
Yes, next question. All right, so what are both of your goals as a basketball player?
Uh, to go to college and be the best basketball player.
All right, I like it. Oh, what about you, Jay?
Same thing. To get to college and to be better than some kids my age. That's how I'm gonna make it to college, anyways. And since high school is coming up, I obviously have to get better than what I'm doing right now. What I'm averaging.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, yeah, definitely in high school it gets faster. Kids are gonna get stronger.
Yeah.
High school is a different level than middle school, so gotta get ready for that. All right, so
Played for Brazil's national team.
Oh,
Brazil
that
national
would be exciting. That would be exciting. The Olympics and FIBA.
FIBA, yeah.
Yeah,
Bro, me, I'll
that'll
play
be
for.
the one. That'll be one of the few times I root for a team outside of the United States.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was on my show. Yeah, bust that. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's prime too.
That's right, Dom. Let him know. They
Yeah,
gonna be like, ain't you an American? Hey, he was on my show. Chill.
yeah, he's on the show. That's a different story.
That's a different story. Bust
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Jason Tatum can't guard you.
Tatum. All right, next question. All right, so what's one thing you admire most about your brother's game?
You can go for someone to hear your opinion.
His confidence.
Confidence. Okay.
That's nice. Well,
All right,
for
so what
me,
about you, Jay?
yeah, for me, it's his love for the game. You can see it on the court, and even when we're like 9, we're playing basketball, you can like see it. Yeah,
All right.
his courage. He's really confident. Like if you saw his videos, like you could see him just like trying to drive into the basket. He's really aggressive.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so what is one advice that a coach gave you that stood out the most?
Uh, to keep hustling, keep working hard.
All right.
Yeah.
And you, Jay?
Um, my one time my coach told me like you gotta help the team more. In order to help the team, you gotta do your best. You gotta try really hard. And yeah, that's it. That's the only thing he said to me.
All right. All right, so besides basketball, what other sport would you try and why?
Soccer.
Okay, why soccer?
Cause the way they play rough and they play fearless.
Yeah, so true. Uh, Jay, what about you?
Soccer and maybe football.
Soccer and football? All right. Why soccer and football?
Well, soccer, I really love soccer. Me and my dad love soccer, so does Dominic. I play every day. Well, not every day, just sometimes at my school, play soccer. Like I really love the game. I sometimes watch it, and I always wanted to try it. In football, I saw the sport. I played the sport, kinda. Um, I just love how like everyone's aggressive, and I really want to try that too.
Yeah, football is definitely an aggressive sport. Most
and
definitely.
and
All
I
right,
think
so
Kaysen likes that. Kaysen and his dad are here. They like that you guys pick soccer. You know, you know,
yeah, he was one of
yeah.
like
Episode
first
4.
soccer guests.
Episode
Yeah.
4. He's an elite soccer player.
All right. So if you guys want
Just
to
a
check that
year
out,
older than he's a year older than you, Dom.
they should try soccer now since they're still. I don't know. That's on them.
Well,
They
that's
want to
yeah,
try
that's
soccer.
It's
yeah,
basketball.
yeah. Basketball is their number one, but that's up to them.
Yes,
But
definitely.
they should try it. It's good for their footwork and stamina too. Help them on the court.
Yeah, most definitely can translate. You know what I mean? So if you had to meet any sports athlete, basketball, football, baseball, who would it be and why?
Steph Curry.
Yeah, obviously.
And I'm pretty sure why I know Steph Curry.
You know, we know why he'll pick
Yeah,
you.
because he idolizes him, so obviously he wants to meet him. And what about you, Jay?
Me, probably MJ.
Michael Jordan? All
Yeah,
right.
I really like
Yeah.
his mentality and his passion to the
And I
game.
have one more person I want to see is Steph Curry and Neymar Jr.
Neymar. Okay. Neymar Jr. All right.
I got one question for them before you wrap it up, Carlos. All
Yeah,
right,
he
I'm gonna start with you, Jay.
But
If you were able to sit down with Michael Jordan,
Hmm.
what would be the one question you would ask him?
good question.
one thing I want to ask him,
Yeah.
Good question.
um, like, I'll probably say yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of things to say to him. It's like, yeah, I don't know.
That's
Right.
fair.
How his like mentality or something like ah, I can't think of anything.
Just pick his
What?
brain. Just pick his brain.
I have one.
It's a good question.
Work
Like,
out with
Probably a
me.
question you probably a question trying to ask.
probably like his like basketball routine or something.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Okay.
basketball routine. Yeah.
And and of course, I saved you for last, Dom, because I know you're excited for this question. Like, what would you say or ask Steph Curry if you were able to meet him?
Uh, what's his workout routine?
Workout routine.
And after that, to sign my shoe.
Workout routine and plus an autograph.
Man, that'd be great. If yeah, I don't know if we can pull that off, but he can get a workout with Steph Curry. I know that'll be really dope for him.
Yeah, for sure. Most definitely. All right. So, what is your training slash practice schedule like during the week?
Oh,
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Those
Yeah.
are practice days.
yeah.
All
Those
right.
are practice days during the week. Like every week we do that, and then on the days that we don't have practice, we try to be
More active.
like
Get
way more
outside.
active. Like as much as we can, we just try to play basketball as much as we can. We both want to get better, you know. So like we just try to
Yeah.
find some ways to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. All right. So, what do you both do to mentally prepare for a game? That's the final question.
I listen to my playlist.
Playlists. Okay. So, what's your favorite songs to listen to?
Eminem and
Oh,
sometimes Juice WRLD.
Okay. So, Eminem, Juice WRLD. All right. What about you, Dom?
Same thing. Spotify.
Spotify. So, okay. So, what's your favorite songs to listen to?
Dark Dots.
Dark Thoughts. All right. By who?
Little Tucker.
Lil Tecca. All right. That's it for the Q&A for that portion.
yeah.
The Q&A. That was a really good
How
Q&A.
the the frenzy thing?
Oh yeah, that question.
The question. Con.
What
Oh
happened?
yeah. They want that question.
Well, and I'm really surprised they remembered too.
Dom, yeah. The only reason why I didn't want to show it while you were doing the Q&A, because you know, because of Dom. He's gonna go ballistic when he sees this question.
All right.
In
So,
a good way, though, not in a bad way. In a good way.
all right. So if you want to bring it up, you can bring it
Yeah.
up.
You ready, Dom?
Yes.
Nah, I ain't gonna do all that.
Steph Curry.
You're right. Now he's gonna say that.
Steph
Yeah,
Curry.
I don't like to see.
Steph Curry.
Yeah.
With the Lays.
I think Magic Johnson. I'm not hating
Ooh,
Curry, but
look, you gave
seeing the
him.
way he played, no, in his prime and stuff, he was like a really good passer. He was a good point guard, great shooter. Yeah,
He's not
he's
Steph
a.
Curry. He can't shoot. He's a center.
That doesn't mean he can shoot.
He can't shoot.
What? Yeah,
Uh,
Steph Curry's a good
Way
point
better.
guard. Steph Curry's a good
I'm-
point guard, but Magic
I'm-
Johnson.
Steph
I'm
Curry.
not
I'm
gonna.
not hating, I'm just
I'm not gonna touch this because that's his Curry's his hero,
yeah.
and I want him and I want Curry to still be like this in his brain. I don't. That's why I'm not even gonna answer this question.
I'm not hating on Curry. I'm just saying
That's why I'm not gonna answer
we're
this
talking
question.
about facts. Magic Johnson's better.
You can't tell that to Dom. And this
yeah.
is I can, but Curry's the best point guard he's seen.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
So that's why he has his jersey on. And I'm not going to kill the kids. I'm not going to kill the kids. His
Argument.
what's the word I'm looking for?
Passion.
Like we all had growing up. We all had that one player or person that we look up to and it changed our lives.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the worst thing you can do is tell them, "Oh no, the person that you like is not good because this person does this."
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna do that to him. So that's why I'm not gonna talk about Magic because I'm a Laker guy and I've seen Magic play and I've seen Curry play. But they're both great. All I'm gonna say is that they both great. They're both MVPs. They both won multiple championships and they both changed the game in different ways.
Exactly. Yeah.
They both got people excited about basketball.
Really
Magic is the reason why kids start practicing they no look passes and throwing those lobs to the dunkers.
okay.
Um, Curry's the reason why people
Are shooting threes, deep threes.
Yeah.
pop that three on you, hit that hezzy on you, step back, lace that three, and then of course do
Then
his go to sleep Sally.
night.
So
Yeah.
that was the question. He handled it better than I thought he would. All right.
He normally gets mad about that stuff though.
I didn't want him to get upset. That's why.
I will crash out.
Yeah, I don't want him crashing out on the show. I don't want him to crash out. All right. So I know, Carlos, you want to get ready for your brother's game
No. We're good.
because we just now getting into the Q&A. You might miss it.
No, we're good. We're good.
I mean, not a Q&A, show and tell.
No, we're good. We're good. Just stay here.
I'm gonna stay here.
Okay. So,
I'm talking about you. That's
no,
your
we're good.
brother.
You
That's your
gotta
brother,
keep it running. You gotta keep it running.
Carlos. That's your brother.
Okay, I might stay for a little bit, and then obviously
I know you want to see your brother play.
I do, but we obviously have a podcast to do. We're live right now.
Yes. Okay, man. Gee, chill.
Yeah.
Chill.
Remember, we're live right now.
Trying to do something nice for you, man. Chill.
I know, obviously. And I
Look,
think
they're looking at us like we're bickering little kids right now. All right, y'all ready for show and tell?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
let's go.
Dom is like, yeah, man, let's get it started, man. Stop with all that bickering. All right. First things first. You guys got a lot of things glistening behind you.
Yep.
Yeah, turn around. Yeah. So do a little quick show and tell about your awards and accomplishments and trophies that you have behind you.
Well, this is all from rec. We really we played for like maybe 7 years. Well, I played for 7 years. He's not doing rec anymore. We just started doing travel teams. Doing frenzy. But yeah, well, some of these are from frenzy, and then some of these are from the alliance stuff. You know, and that's basically it.
Well, which one is your first? Well, I'll start with you, Dom. Which one is your first trophy?
Uh,
Bring it to the camera.
I think
let's see.
it's this one.
Uh, yeah, this one.
All right, bring it to the camera so we can see that nice, beautiful trophy. Yeah.
Mm, it's a nice trophy.
And what does it say on the bottom?
2022 Championship Margate Basketball League Mini Division.
All right. And where's your MVP? You said you got an MVP. Where's that MVP? MVP. MVP. There it is. Oh, that's a beautiful trophy too.
Yeah.
And it has your name on it too.
Yeah.
That's
Even
awesome.
the name. Yeah, the name on it is cherry on top.
We can't read it because of the light, but I did see that your name is on it. That is awesome. All right, Jay, show us
Yeah.
your first trophy.
Oh, I think. Well, I don't think I have my first trophy. I think I do because I played for I-9, but I think I lost that one. But I have them.
Here.
Oh yeah, I do. It's so small. I can see it.
It's still a trophy, man. It's an accomplishment.
Yeah, 2017. It's my first.
Hey, that's still good, man. You still got it, man. That's something you can show your kids. Like, hey,
Yeah, wait,
look, you can do it.
Yeah, I mean, I got 2 MVPs. Donnie got way more than me.
I got one.
Let us see one of your MVPs then, Jay.
Right here.
There it is. That's your name on it too.
Yep.
You want to show us another one, though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep on showing.
One.
Keep it going.
Scored 91 points in one game.
No.
Yeah.
And,
I want to say 91.
no, in
Nah.
total.
Oh, he said 91 in one. I'm about to say, man, that's amazing. What does it say on there? I can't read
It
it.
says Dominic Souza 91 total points.
Yeah.
SEC
91 total
scoring
points.
champion Margate Basketball 2024.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Fist bump. Fist bump, Dom. Fist bump. Fist bump. Get a fist bump. That's what's up, man. 91 points, man. That's a lot of points. Before we get finished the show and tell, somebody wants to know, do you know what MVP means, Dom?
See.
It's right here in the chat.
What?
What does MVP stand for or mean?
You did know. You know it though?
Motivate.
What?
It's not motivate.
Most what? Most
Help him out, big bro. Help him out, big bro.
valuable player.
Most valuable player.
Yes,
Yeah.
most valuable players. So they saying you're the most valuable player on your team. That's big. That's huge.
I know.
Yeah, like you're the most valuable player. It's literally the thing. Most valuable.
Exactly.
All right.
No?
So
No, never mind.
look at the screen, Dom. You can give a shout out to your squad. These are the guys that was at balling on the beach this weekend. A couple of them are some familiar faces.
Yeah, well, and I think one of them I know, Jacob Benkovsky. Right?
Yeah, something. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, very good friends with his older brother Gabba. Really, like I've known Gabba since I-9. Like he's like I've known him for a while. So yeah, so shout out to Jacob, Gabba, and that whole family.
Yeah, that was a familiar face I was referring to too.
Wait, what happened?
That was a familiar
Oh,
face
it's
I was talking about too. That was
No. Dom.
Shout out to Bad
oh.
Boys.
Yep. Shout out to Bad Boys.
I need to shout out to some of your players. I mean your teammates. I said just players. Wow.
Yeah, just say shout out to your teammates.
Shout out to
Say
my teammates
names.
too.
Yes, sir. And so how this works is we're gonna bring the pictures up, and then you guys, I'll show you the picture, and then you tell us about it, like what event, what happened there, and all that good stuff. Okay.
Let's see.
I'm gonna go through them quickly because we got quite a few. Shout out to your dad, man. He's very proud of you guys. That's why he sent all this for you guys to talk about.
And my mom too.
Jacob, that's you.
What?
Gold Coast.
Well, yeah, that is me. Oh yeah.
Well, you didn't think there was gonna be any pictures of you?
Team Gold
You're on the
Coast.
show, bro.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had that picture though.
All right, where's this at?
I think this was at the pickleball. Yeah, the pickleball
No.
thing.
That's at
No, that's
the.
not pickleball.
That's at
Oh
the.
no, that's at the Coral Springs gym.
Coral Springs. There you go.
Yeah, I know that's not pickleball.
That's Coral Springs Gymnasium.
No, that was just me warming up for the game.
All right.
You remember who you was playing that day?
No,
I think it was Havik. Havik something.
no, I think it was. I can't remember. I had a lot of games, but
I think it's that white and red team, right?
something else.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the next one. Somebody has a lot of
Oh,
awards up there.
right there. That's when I scored 16 points against Thunder
Oh, so
At-
Oh,
at Hollywood something. Hollywood.
all right.
all right.
All tournament
So you got all tournament and
the trophy finalist.
the trophy.
Yeah.
That's not the only one that you have.
Let me see.
Oh my god.
Bam. Champion.
So where did you win? So
that
where did you
was
win this one?
I didn't get the trophy. I just took a picture. That was at Marcus McGee. We played against Legacy. I don't know where the place was. It was at or
All right, and this next one is self-explanatory. You ready?
yes.
Let's see.
Bam!
Boom.
Balling on the beach.
Yep, on the beach. Let's go.
Balling on the beach last weekend.
Fort Lauderdale.
Exactly. Well, me, I didn't play on ball on the beach.
He didn't play. He was just there to support me.
Yep. Yeah, my team didn't make it.
They were waiting
Yeah,
on the list.
Yeah, the wait list, but the teams were. It was
all sold out.
Oh, y'all was on the wait list? Man, that's crazy. Yeah, they had almost 700 teams in that event. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's balling on the beach. What do you expect?
Yeah, you gotta put your dibs in early.
Yep. Like.
Yeah, I was the only player on my team there.
Oh, lying on
I
the
took
beach.
that picture.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys know this photo from the thumbnail of the video. They're gonna see this forever.
Yeah, you basically like combine the two, and there you go.
Yeah, we got this one, and this one
There's some better photos of me.
in the video on the thumbnail of you guys' episode. So this one is a throwback. This next one, so I can't wait to hear what Dom has to say about this one.
Oh,
Margate.
that was one.
Oh,
I
yeah, right
first
here.
won. I first won my championship.
No, that's the first time you clicked for Target Rack.
Yeah, that's the one you showed just now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first one.
That's amazing.
Oh, Jacob.
That's me.
I love how excited he was to see this picture of you.
I look so good.
There you go, Jacob. You got started at an early age.
Hey, I was skinny back then.
So what about this medal you have around your neck?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, it's right there in the back.
That's the first time I first tried out for Margate Rec. That's actually the first time I played basketball. I'm pretty sure before I-9.
Oh, okay. Well, how old were you in this? What, 3, 4, 5?
Yeah, I was 5. We played for a team called Miami Heat, and we got first place. We won.
Hey,
We got
that's what's.
we got a medal, a trophy, a trophy and a ring.
Oh, that is awesome.
Trophy and a ring.
Somebody else started at 5 years old too. I ain't gonna say no names, Carlos.
Yeah, gotta start somewhere. You know what I mean? Gotta start at an early age somewhere. Rec, I-9.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, Jacob. Ooh.
Me and D Wade.
So who's that sitting? Who's that sitting in the middle right there?
D Wade.
That's
Wait,
a legend right there.
on Instagram, I got high five D Wade. I went like this.
He didn't even know who that was. He just high five and did this.
Yeah.
No way.
And didn't know you was high fiving D Wade.
He's high-fiving the greatest player in Miami Heat history, D
Well, at
Wade.
least he backed him
No, that'd be Jimmy Butler.
No,
D Wade brought 3 titles to Miami. Jimmy Butler, no. Pat Riley would not recognize
and
that as Jimmy Butler.
he's a Chicago guy, and that's why he said Jimmy Butler. Chicago.
Wait, well, he did kind of bail in Chicago, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, D Wade went to Chicago too.
Yeah, for like 1 year.
Yeah, but I was saying that's why he said Jimmy Butler, because
Yeah.
Chicago. Where are you at, Jacob?
He's right
Right.
there.
Oh wait, let me see.
He's all the way last.
Yeah, actually, I didn't even play basketball in that camp. I played soccer. Yeah, I'm like right there, right corner, top right.
That's at Nova, Tony.
Oh, okay.
Nova Southeastern.
Yeah, it was the D
Oh,
League.
okay.
We were there for 3 days.
Oh, okay.
We did.
How many goals you scored, huh?
I scored 0 goals. I didn't really learn anything there.
And I wish I had the pictures of you guys from the United Center, but StreamYard wouldn't let me load them. So we'll talk about that at the end.
Yeah.
But there's my man that's bowling on the beach.
Shooting those free throws.
Yeah. How many did you make that tournament?
0 for 2.
No, 1 for 2.
He said, "Oh, for brothers." All right, let's get into the next one.
Ooh.
Hey, my jumper's getting better.
And you said y'all the Splash Brothers.
Yeah,
Yes.
we were 1v1, and I won. Right?
I picked you with that layup.
That was one layup.
I
though.
broke your ankles in midair.
You see how you're not in the picture because I crossed you up and I, went for the shot.
I did. You didn't break my ankles that bad.
Yes.
Oh!
I remember that.
Oh wait, where's the trophy?
What's the story behind it? Story time.
That's all the teachers from my school.
Where my heads?
Oh, your head's there because you don't play.
Oh, damn.
Let's not be vicious, Dom. Let's not be
Damn.
vicious.
No, it's
Damn.
Yeah, that was during the finals. Dominic got first, I got third.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is at a school event?
No,
this is at Margate Rec.
Yeah, Margate Rec.
Oh, Margate. Oh, my bad.
Wait, what is the trophy?
Yeah, you don't have it.
That's why you got to ask questions. You got to clarify. I thought it was a school event.
Margate.
All right. You ready for the next one, Dom?
Yes.
Boom.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Y'all see why this is the most favorite part of the show?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there it is.
91.
That's a 91.1, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. And what's that certificate say?
No, it says it has my team name and my name on it.
Okay. Yeah, it has his name, but yeah.
Awesome sauce. And This next one is pretty cool. You want to see it, Dom?
Yes.
Call you about me. There we go.
Oh my.
And getting this swole on.
Flexing. Flexing.
So how much? So how many reps do you get in
Like 3.
when you lift? What are you doing? Were you doing the triceps or you were doing the arm curls?
Arm curls. No, actually, no. I was doing triceps.
You're doing the triceps. Okay.
Yeah.
And you hit 3 reps. How many? How many you do per rep?
Like 10.
10.
Yeah.
I was gonna tell you the high school is gonna be
I
10
know.
times that.
Yeah.
You want to tell them a story about your first day in the gym, Carlos, in high school? On your first day of weight training? How
Well,
you don't want to tell them how intense that was?
it wasn't really intense, but but just like it was my first time weightlifting like ever. So obviously, I had to learn the basics of, how to lift because obviously if you lift wrong, it can go very, very wrong. So obviously I like
Yeah.
obviously learned the basics first on how to squat, how to bench because if something goes wrong, it can cost you a lot.
Yeah, it'd be scary.
Yeah.
And y'all ready for the last one?
Yes.
Yep.
I think Dom's gonna be very excited about this one.
I'm wearing the same jersey too.
There's Dom.
That's
Yeah.
Dom. Can I tell you something?
What?
That is my favorite Warriors jersey though. That
The
design.
throwback.
I
The
got
Yeah,
it.
that throwback. That's my
That is-
favorite Warriors jersey. I think that was one of the time. I think they were sponsored by Gatorade.
It was 2009 and 2010.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good jersey.
that was around the time of the We Believe Warriors.
Yes.
All right, so what do y'all think about the show and tell with the photos?
I love
Yes,
it.
I love it.
You know,
The best
You
part.
guys, you
my-
guys. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say you guys had more, but it just Streamyard wouldn't load them. But it was the pictures of you guys at the United Center in front of the MJ statue.
Oh yeah.
So you want to tell your audience about that trip there?
Well, Dominic embarrassed us there because
Oh, yeah,
he
I
shouted
went-
out Warriors were better. You know, almost got
Shout out.
it too. It was like,
No.
yes,
it's not
you
my
did.
fault I was wearing a Warriors jersey.
No, because they were showing up like a Bulls game, and then Dominic yelled out like, "Warriors are better though." he almost
Hey, hey,
It's-
Chicago is no joke. I'm telling you right
Sometimes
now.
you gotta tell the truth.
Hmm?
Sometimes you gotta tell the truth.
Yeah, but you gotta watch out where you tell the
Oh,
truth
man.
because Chicago can get scary. The crime there is no joke in
Man,
Chicago.
Don't try to scare him. I ain't gonna do nothing to him.
No, but Chicago, like,
I know jujitsu.
all right.
But yeah,
Hey, he can use
Dom's
jujitsu, right?
Dom's fearless, but ain't nothing gonna happen to him, man.
Yeah,
we love
he'll take on.
Chicago. You know, United Center. I really loved it. Yeah, especially me. I don't know about you, but yeah, I really loved it. You know, being there on my favorite team's home. You know, I didn't get to see the court, but I saw the store and stuff. Yeah, it was amazing.
All right. Yeah, very good.
Man, I wish I can show them all because they still have quite a few that wasn't that
Damn.
it didn't show.
You don't have that in San Francisco.
Oh, from San Francisco too?
Yeah, we went to the Warriors thing. I did the exact same thing you did to me.
Yeah, there's a picture of them inside the arena
Oh, inside
at the
the.
Lakers Nuggets game.
Oh
Lakers.
wow,
Oh, yeah.
from LA.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, they were at a Lakers Nuggets game.
that was my favorite because I got all the signature from the cheerleaders.
Oh my god.
Cheerleaders.
Yeah, it's hanging in my window. Actually, it's not. My dad still has it.
Hey, cheerleaders, cheerleaders.
Yeah, he did. He had the town Warriors jersey,
Town Warriors?
Oh wait,
the black the black one.
wait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
black and white. Yep.
Yeah, that's the one he had on
All right.
in front of the MJ statue.
Oh,
Right. I don't know if you guys could see it.
Let me see.
Let me just try to put it in front of
I
you.
can see.
Oh,
Can you guys see it?
I see that one. I think I.
oh yeah. There you go.
Yeah, that's the one. It won't let me load it on the show, but that's the one in front of the MJ statue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Amazing.
Yeah, and here's
Oh,
Jay.
we went back like year after,
Right from the United Center.
I know it looks backwards on my camera, but
I didn't want to go in.
Yeah, you didn't want to go in the store with us.
oh man. And this is them at the Nuggets game.
We were trying to sneak.
Yeah, we were trying to sneak into courtside.
What?
Yes.
Trying to sneak in courtside.
Trying to go in.
Hey,
Yeah, that's
I've
dangerous.
done it before.
Trying to get some signatures.
I've done it before. That's how you meet the players.
True, but
And this the other one that wouldn't load.
Oh yeah,
That's their team picture.
okay.
That's everybody.
There
I'm
you
trying
go.
to get everything in there. That's everybody
Yeah. We see it.
on Dom's team.
Yeah.
No, you guys saw that one. You
Yeah,
saw
but
that
sneaking into
one.
courtside is, it's like, why?
Well, we
Like,
want the players,
yeah, but well, high risk, high reward. So I guess
It
It
was
works.
LeBron James. What do you expect?
They let
Hey.
sometimes they let you through.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes sometimes the security lets you through.
True.
Um, but y'all ready for the second half of the show and tell?
What? Yeah, is it like our clips?
Yeah. So
Yep.
now we show
Now we show
why
you
you're here.
clips. But before I show that, I have to ask you, and I'm gonna start with Dom. What is your top 3 shoes that you take to a tournament?
Oh man.
I think it was a Luca Force.
Look of course.
The second one was this black and gold shoes. And then the third one was white and orange mellows.
Okay. What about you, Jay? What is your 3? Your 3 top shoes that you gotta take to a tournament.
Mellows, right? Yeah, Mellows, Giannis's, and sometimes Anthony Davis.
Oh, you're the first one that said that rock some ADs.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a wild card. That's
You get one of these.
He's not.
Oh yeah.
Don't say nothing hating, Dom.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing hating.
Okay.
But I have a quick clip I want to show you guys. I want to get your reaction.
Who's?
Probably me against Jeffrey.
Since you guys, since you like going, doing moves through your legs and all that, I want to see your reactions. I want to see your reaction, especially you, Dom.
Okay.
What? Is that you?
No.
is that him? No, that was a previous guest of ours. He did a.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
You want to see it again?
Yeah, let me see that.
I just want to get your reaction.
Yeah. Last podcast.
That was just.
I can't do that, but I can do this.
How old is he again?
He's about Dom's age.
Wow. And he's able to do it.
He's in no, he might be a year older. He's in the 4th grade. Was
Fourth.
he 10?
Yeah, so he's like 10 or something.
He's 10. That's my man Key. Shout out to
Key.
Key. He's
Key.
actually in doing
No.
nationals this weekend in San Antonio.
Hello, Kobe.
They like, I want to see my clips. You guys want to see your own clips, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they like, I don't want to see nobody else doing the East Bay. I want to see mine. All right. So I'm gonna show the short ones first. This one's about 20 seconds, and then what I'm gonna do is I want to get your reaction to the clip, and you give us a story behind it. Okay?
Alright.
Alright, let's see who it is.
Drip hoops.
Dom, good shot, boy. Good shot. Shot. Shoot it. Should have shot the first one. There, go get it. Shot, Dom. Shot, Dom. So,
Bro was mad at you for passing up that first
yeah,
shot. It was like, bro, you should have shot it the first time.
no, he's like coaching him on the sideline, like, shoot it. You gotta shoot it, Dom. Shoot it, Dom. No, Dom.
All right, what's the story behind that? Behind that video, Dom?
I think that's when we played against Yay, something like that.
Yeah, I was at Ball on the Beach, right?
Yeah.
But like, what happened?
I think that's when we think we won or lost. Forgot. Oh yeah, we won that game.
Yeah, but like, what happened with that shot?
What shot? The layup?
No, the three.
I don't know. I just shot it.
You just got ice in your veins, huh? You just clutch.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into the next one. This one's about 12
This is
seconds.
Jacob.
Is it me?
This is Jacob.
All right, you ready?
Yep. Just give me my corner shot.
All right, here we go. That's a lot to talk about in that clip right there.
Yeah, I know you got with the Hezzy cross, and then
No, Steph Curry.
Steph Curry. Yep.
So, like we said at the beginning of the show, we always show y'all that we don't just be talking just to be talking when we bring these guests on and introduce them at the beginning of the show. We tell you we have receipts. We verify everything that we say. I told y'all he's fast. You saw it in that clip.
Yep.
I told y'all he's shifty. He showed you in that clip. Like, he can stop and go on a dime, and not too many at his age can do that. And he gets to the rack. And you saw in the previous one that he can shoot. I told you all that at the beginning of the show. Sorry, but I gotta ask you about the celly.
What?
The celly, like, you. What was going? What is that? Tell me about your celly, your celebration.
Oh, Steph Curry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because it was a crazy move.
He said, "Boom." Carlos, what are you focused on? What are you focused
I'm
on?
focused on here. Focus on here.
Okay.
Focused on this game.
Chill.
All right. I'm got another one. This next one's 12 seconds.
Jacob. This is Jacob.
No, it's gonna be you.
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's
let's
see.
see.
All right, let's go.
That was against somebody from Charlotte at Bowling on the Beach.
Oh yeah, some team from Charlotte.
All right.
They were playing tough on you guys, though.
We won. We won that game.
Who shot that three at the end?
What? I don't know.
Never mind.
Who shot that three at the end?
That was me.
Yes, sir.
I was
Yes,
at one.
sir. That's baby Steph right there. That's baby Steph. So, what was going through your mind when you caught that?
Either I shoot it or do a layup.
And you chose
Shoot it.
three.
You gotta always find a way to shoot. You know, if you're open to shoot it, shoot it.
All right. Now, this is the first. This one is about a minute 20 seconds long. So it's a longer video. So
Alright,
you guys gonna have to come up to the screen to see it. Come on, Jay.
I can't. Chairs are too big. All right.
Don't get nervous. All right, y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
See.
let's go.
Oh yeah. Well, it was both of us.
Yeah, you can talk through this one.
Where was that?
Oh no, it's not me.
I don't go.
Oh, that sled.
Sled, yeah.
Come on, Jay. You can talk through it. You can tell us what's going on.
The sled, the ropes.
Training.
Cool.
No, I'm trying to get stronger, especially when high school is coming around. Like, I gotta get ready for the team.
Yeah, high school's right here.
Exactly. I mean, I played for middle school. It didn't really go that well.
All right.
High school's gonna be different.
I know.
Gold Coast.
Yeah.
I got 23 for MJ.
Yes, sir.
Same thing. I got 23.
Oh yeah, we both got 23.
On our jerseys.
Oh, that's what's.
What am I doing?
There we go. We got some game action.
Yeah,
We got some game action.
One more. Oh, yeah, let's get one more.
yeah, I was starting to flutter.
Pump. Oh, yeah.
Told you that boy's a freight train.
There you go.
I told y'all. I know we making it. We don't make this stuff up. When I told you when Jay goes to the basket, get out his way.
Yeah, we still
He was
lost.
a freight train. He was a freight train.
Yep.
Yeah, we lost by 30 that game.
30. Damn.
Man, we all go. It is not that funny, Dom.
He's laughing it off.
He's laughing. He was He was one of those laughs that he was trying to contain it,
Trying to hide it.
but it slipped out. Hey, we all go through that, man.
I know.
I talked about my worst loss on well, I think it was on a few episodes back.
Yeah, and I think you explained it. Like, it was, yeah.
Yeah, them 8 a.m. games, man. Can't stand them. It's bad when you have an 8 a.m. game with a brand new team at their first tournament.
Last time when I played bowling on the beach, we had to wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning. That's how packed it was.
Yeah, you get packed like straight 8 a.m.
I woke up at 5.
But the hardest day is the first day registration because all the teams are there and you gotta get through that to
Over 500 teams there.
yeah. That first day is a pain. It's a pain. So it's best to do that early. It's best to do that early.
Yeah.
But you got anything else to say about that clip before I show the last one?
No, I mean, it was just me training and stuff. I mean, like I said, I'm just trying to get better before high school.
All right.
I don't
Tell
What?
the audience how hard those ropes are.
Oh, the ropes?
Yeah, they look
Yeah,
they look
Oh,
easy, but
they're
they're
heavy.
not.
Yeah, they're heavy. I think I can only do like 15 seconds before I like get tired and stuff.
Yeah, that second rep is worse than the first.
Because you're like already exhausted and stuff.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, I gotta hit these things again.
Yeah.
Them things are no joke.
I did 5 reps.
Hey, you a champ for that. You a champ for that. Hit 5 of those. All right. You ready for the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably me.
All right, let's get it. You can talk through it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, it was the shoes. The shoes.
Oh, the shoes.
When I played that game, I got those shoes yesterday.
Wait, was that the first time you played for Bad Boys?
No.
Oh, look at that defense.
Nice. Bam.
And he just caught it and pulled.
Yeah, the confidence to do that. Like, wow.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, this is when I broke this guy's ankle. I fell on the ground and broke his ankles.
Hurt. He don't care. He just gonna pull. He's gonna pull. He don't care.
Yep.
He don't care where he's at. That
Nice defense.
defense.
Nice day. There we go.
Defense. Carlos's favorite subject.
There we go. Hands up two.
Give me that.
Hands up two. No reaching. No. Gotta move them legs. There we
Yeah,
go.
Dom. Yeah, Dom. You for that defense, you get the air horn. That was a pretty impressive one-on-one defense right there,
Yes.
man. I love it. I love it. So, unfortunately, we don't have time for you guys to take a phone call.
Probably
The
one.
what?
A phone call from your audience.
Yeah, so you get to talk to your audience.
Yeah, your audience calls in. They come on the show, and they get to talk to you. But we don't have that much time because Carlos will tell you I have a strict rule of not keeping you guys on here if you're under 18 longer than 2 hours.
And we're 15 minutes, so I don't know what.
And we're 15 minutes away from that.
You gotta catch that game.
No, no,
And-
no, no. We're good. We're good.
But we do have a question here for you guys.
Yes,
Go
I see
ahead.
that.
From comments.
Yeah,
Never done.
he said
I've never done the ropes. I wish
To
I
go
could
to the gym.
have the
you
experience.
guys have any words?
I have to go to the gym.
So if he can't go to the gym, how should he get his workout in, guys?
He or she.
He or she.
Thank you.
How can they get their workout in if they can't go to the gym?
Get the workout in.
I never did it, so.
Oh yeah, you never done the roast before. I did. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, if you could find like a, I don't know, just like something heavy.
A hose?
You know, practice with that. Oh yeah, like a hose.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
My man Kaysen said hello to you guys.
Yo.
Hi.
I was trying to get him to call in before. If you can make it quick, Kaysen, call in and say you can call in and say hi to Dom and Jay if you can make it quick. While we're waiting on that, I got one more question that I gotta ask you guys.
What up?
Yeah, what's the question?
Okay, and either one can go first.
I'll go.
Everyone has a story behind the number that they choose to play their sports in. So, what is the story behind your number and why you chose it?
Jordan. That's okay. Well, 23 is my favorite number. I don't know why, it just is. I mean, everyone who's like really good at basketball has that number. LeBron, Jordan,
All the ball.
yeah, all the bald people.
What the heck?
And hold that thought, Dom. My favorite guy is here. He wants to say hi to you guys. Hey, Kaysen, welcome back to the show, man.
Patient.
Hey,
Hey.
Hey, what up?
Kaysen has the biggest trophy of all the guests.
Let me see.
Let's see the
His,
trophy.
his last trophy is about as tall as him.
Let's see the trophy.
Oh man, I put you on the spot, Kaysen. I didn't want to see your huge trophy.
hold on, I'll pull it up on my phone.
All right.
I seen trophies today, like really big.
Yep.
Oh
You
my.
see that?
That's like a soccer trophy.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
It's a soccer trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He just as good as you are in basketball. That's how good he is in soccer. He's yeah. He was on our 4th episode. So I had to. And Kaysen, you never met Carlos, so Carlos,
Yes,
say
I
hi to
know.
Kaysen.
Hi, Kaysen.
Hello.
Yeah, when I was busy with a tournament when Kaysen was on, so finally get to see him. There we go.
Oh yeah. So we'll make this quick. You have any questions or comments about to Jay and Dom, Kason?
I'm pretty sure that you guys already answered this, but what made you play those sports?
Our dad.
Yeah, like our parents.
Is there anything that entertained you too?
What?
Is there anything that entertained you too?
Yeah, probably like the players in the NBA, like the way they play basketball, like inspired me.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a good question. Do you guys have any questions for Kason?
Nah.
No. Kason's my guy, man. Glad that for you to come back on, man. We got to get you back on too, man. You got a lot to talk about since the last time you was on the show. But don't go anywhere, Kason. Jay and Dom,
Yo.
go ahead and give your shout outs that you want to give,
Oh,
and
yeah.
tell them how they can find you on social media.
Oh.
Shout out to Bad Boys.
Yeah, shout out to my team, my parents, my friends.
Parents and teammates.
Yeah, and teammates too. And you can find us on Instagram.
Yeah. And YouTube.
Yeah. Well, not YouTube, but yeah. For me, you can find me on Instagram, TikTok.
Okay. And the links to their Instagrams. I don't have the link to your TikTok, but the links to your Instagrams is in the description of this video.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get you guys. We're gonna do the wrap up soon, so you guys don't go anywhere.
What's the friend?
You ready? And stay ready.
Okay.
There we
So-
go, Dom.
Yeah, they on it. So Carlos,
All right.
count us out.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Be
Be
ready.
ready,
Stay ready.
Stay ready.
and we out. Guys,
Yeah,
don't go
bye.
nowhere. Guys, don't go nowhere.